Hello, Ness. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good, thank you. After a few challenges, we're here. We
Yes,
made it.
some technical troubles, but at the end,
Yes.
we did it. It's very good to see you. Before we start, Ness, could you please shortly introduce yourself? Where you're from? What do you do? Very shortly. We would love to hear more about you.
All right. So my name is Ness, short form for Nasreen, but a lot of people couldn't pronounce my whole name, so it got shorter after some time. Originally Moroccan, I'm currently based in Germany. I am an artist. I am a hustlepreneur, and yeah, that's basically in a short, very short version who I am.
All right. Okay. I like the word hustlepreneur.
Yes,
I think I could also consider myself as one. By the way, just
me too.
out of personal curiosity, do you speak Arabic as well, or were you completely born and raised in a German culture?
No, 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 no. I was born in Morocco and I do speak Arabic and I'm very close to my culture.
That's so cool. Could you tell us something in Arabic? Like, I'm very happy to be here, maybe.
Like, what do you want to hear?
You can say, I'm
Um,
very happy to be here in.
oh, um, شكرا 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 باش خليتيني نجي في البودكاست ديالك.
Like, fantastic, fantastic. Just this was my personal favor. And we met with Ness actually through a friend of mine who I love, a friend from Hungary, who I also interviewed. And she
Yeah.
recommended me to meet with this inspirational person, Ness. And one of the things that I found out about her was that she's also a handicapped person. Ness is actually blind, which I didn't notice at our first interview. So I think
Nobody does.
she manages her life so well at it. I didn't notice that she was, but I asked her if I could mention it because I think she's a great inspiration for handicapped people as well. So I might, if you don't mind, ask you one or two questions about this because
Absolutely should.
a lot of people are having difficulties to be productive, even though
Hmm.
while they're healthy or don't have any
Hmm.
handicaps. But I guess with this, it's much more challenging. So I think you're a good example on how tenacity and resilience is important. But we'll get to that for a second. But first, let's get
Hmm.
the terms straight. I want to ask you, Ness, what is your understanding of productivity? What does this word mean for you?
Accomplishment, make things happen. Um, mm, Keep yourself busy, work towards something, achievement.
All right.
That's the outcome, I guess.
And do you consider yourself as a productive person, Ness?
I am an absolutely productive person. I'm a creative person, and creative people have to be productive. Otherwise, we would not feel good.
And are there times that you do not feel productive? I'm asking this because know a lot of productive people, also including me sometimes, that feel that they're not doing enough. And I guess that is generally a feeling that's not based on reality. So I want to ask you, do you also have such moments where you feel, am I doing enough? Am I being productive enough? How are you on that
I
front?
think we all have this kind of moment where we feel we don't do enough, where we feel what we did is not enough. I definitely struggle with it quite a bit because I'm also a scanner personality, which is a huge problem. I don't know if you ever heard the term scanner personality in high sensitive seekers.
No, I don't. Would you like to just open it up a bit for our viewers?
Yes, absolutely. So a scanner personality, I just wanna address something first. I'm sorry that you guys could see the headphones, but there is no other way right now.
That's
So
okay.
anyways, a scanner personality is a person that for once is never content and never happy with working on one thing. Like it gets too boring much too quick, and you just want to fill up all your time. You just want to work on 10 different things at the same time. You just want to accomplish so much, and nothing is ever enough. You know, like it's all about the more the better. Like I definitely believe, apart from that, I do believe that people should have multiple hustles, and because not everything works out, as we all know. So it's good to not just like drive that one way street. You just have to have some other stuff up your sleeve. So and a scanner personality is exactly that, somebody who never is happy with anything. You get bored quick. You always want to try something else. You always want to learn something else. You always want to get yourself into something else. And high sensitive seekers, this is the whole thing. Like, we're very sensitive to other people's um, aura, personalities, behavior, and stuff. We detect a lot of things, and a lot of things get to us like real quick. This is like in a nutshell what
All
a
right.
scanner personality is.
Okay. And yeah, do you sometimes suffer from this as well, or do you think it is a powerful trait to be such a
I
person?
suffer from it. This is really bad. This is really bad because sometimes you want to do so much, or you have too much on your plate and you don't know where to start, but you want to do everything at the same time and you want to get it all done. So, yes, you work on it, you do this, you do that, and it's fine, but it's just still like never easy, especially when you have productivity block. There is sometimes times where you want to be productive, but you don't know how to do it and you don't know
Hmm.
how to go about it. Like you have your to-do list, you have your calendar, all of this is fine. People always recommend these tools to work with, like write everything down and have everything, like schedule, give yourself time, and all of these are great tools. I'm not gonna denounce them, but what I'm saying is sometimes having these good tools is still not enough, because I feel like it has a lot to do with your mental well-being.
Okay. And where do you think the need to always wanting to do more and not having enough comes from? I'm asking this because I think you're a person who knows yourself very well and you reflect a lot. So I think you also understand where this need comes from deep down. Do you have an opinion on this?
No, I don't have an opinion. I really don't know. I feel like the the scanner personality issue is not, as of yet,
Hmm.
researched very well. There is not a lot about it. There's some stuff about it, but there is not a lot about it. So for me, I just struggle with it. Sometimes I'm happy in a way that I'm like this, because I'm very versatile, I'm very open-minded, and it makes me happy. But um at the same time, sometimes it's very hard to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish.
I understand. I resonate, and I think a lot of
Hmm.
people resonate with this feeling as well. Okay. And
Yeah.
I want to ask you on, that's obviously you're a productive person, and I knew that already, but I wanted to ask you on how you feel. How do you stay
Yes.
productive, Nas? Like, do you use softwares, calendars, or other tools which helps you stay on track on being
That's
productive?
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I have calendars, I have my calendar, I have my to-do list, and I know that I'm supposed to use all of this, and this is definitely helping to keep you disciplined and to keep you focused. But does it really keep you productive? That's what I'm saying. I feel like your mental well-being, this is the most important thing. If you want to be productive and you want to be stay productive, you need to make sure that you feel good. Like I don't know if you have that sometimes where you get up in the morning and you feel like, okay, this is not my day. This is already a shit day. I don't feel good. Not because anything happened, it's just how you feel. Maybe you had a stressful week, maybe yesterday evening, something happened where that upset you. It could be the smallest thing, but there is times where we don't feel good, and then I feel like we don't have to force it. Do something that makes you feel good, whether you want to meditate, whether you want to, I don't know, watch a TV show, read a book, go for a walk, which I think is a great energy releaser.
Definitely.
So
Very good point, actually. And we can close with that, actually. I personally believe if you really don't feel like doing something, pushing yourself is much more harmful in the long run because you tend to burn out. I mean, there's a difference by, for example, if you want to go for a run, if you plan to go for a run, like kicking yourself just a bit from the couch is different than if you really don't want to do something and it's a bad day, just to show some self love and take care of yourself, knowing how to rest, knowing how to do nothing. These are important traits. And what you said,
absolutely.
I think it corresponds to that very well,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And do you give yourself such breaks, Ness?
I had to learn that.
Right.
I'm not really good at it because again, I love to pack out my days. I want to do this, that, and this and that. And as much as possible in these 24 hours. For me, I would prefer it if the day had 48 hours, but yeah, what can I say? So I had to learn that, and I'm still learning that.
All right. I mean, the conversation went on a direction that I didn't anticipate, but I think it's in a good direction.
Oh,
And
sorry.
no, it's perfect. But since we can talk about this for hours, I know, but
Yes.
yeah, we try to keep this in 10, 15 minutes because people's attention
Yes.
spans are low and we want to keep it engaging.
Yes.
So my final question would be, for me as well, it's still vague, exact things you do. Like you're a podcaster, you're an artist, but if you could open up everything that you do, and also if you want, maybe you can suggest people where they can follow you, because I think you're an important role model. That would be great.
Where people can follow me. Okay, so I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. My podcast is called Dope and Damaged. So
Mhm.
it's everywhere on YouTube, on all streaming platforms, on Instagram, and all the social medias. My name is Ness_Rain on Instagram, and it's NES_REIGN.
Mhm.
And you can also find me with that name on Facebook.
All right.
That's where you can follow me. And what do I do? So basically, my background is in the entertainment industry. I do TV hosting. I do stuff behind the scenes. Like I actually used to be involved in events and all of this type of stuff. But COVID happened, and obviously a lot of things just went out the window, just like that, you know. So I also have some other stuff where I work like on some different kind of projects. Like we're working currently on a TV station, but I cannot say too much about it as of yet. And I'm basically involved in everything. You know, I'm involved in you know, tech like these days, and especially now since Corona, even more. Everything is virtual, so I'm also working on an app. Let's see where this goes. It's still too early to speak on it as well.
All right.
But yeah, so the podcast is obviously very important for me, and writing a book at the moment. There is a lot. I wouldn't even know
Yeah, well,
where to start.
you're doing a lot, obviously. Well,
Yes,
nice. As I
have
said,
to.
this topic we can go for hours, but I'd like to thank you because I don't want to take too much of
Yes.
your time as well. It was very inspirational, and also due to the fact that you're also a handicapped, I think this is an inspiration for every viewer that is somehow handicapped as well. Because so far I have never interviewed a handicapped person, so you're the first, and I'm happy that this happened. So thank you for that as
Yeah.
well, and thanks for all the effort that you put in. Before we finish, is there anything else that you would like to say?
No, I just want to thank you for being patient with me. We had some hiccups, but we're here one way or another. That's the main goal. That's what matters, the fact that we made it happen. I want to say thank you for giving me and sharing your platform with me, and that's about it, really.
Thank you very much, Nes. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in other podcasts and videos. Bye bye.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
Bye.